A huge step why I think a lot of cleaning companies struggle to keep their employees. They charge so cheap and then they have to pay their employees so cheap to do those jobs. Trust me right now, this is one of the biggest things you'll probably learn is people will pay for it. People pay for good service.
Hello, carpet cleaning business owners. Thank you so much for joining us on this webinar today. In this webinar, we are going to be talking about your biggest pain points and solutions to them, such as how to find good cleaners, how to train good cleaners, how to keep good cleaners. I will put time codes on the screen right now so you can jump to any of those topics that you are specifically struggling with at the moment in your business. My name is Jordan Richards. We build marketing system for local cleaning companies. And today I am joined by Eric Ruiz. He is the owner of a successful cleaning business called Bliss Cleaning. Eric grew his cleaning business from the ground up, and we are super excited to have him here today to give us some tips and tricks along the way. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So Eric, tell me, what were two of the biggest obstacles you had growing your cleaning business?
The number one, many cleaning companies is finding awesome employees that can represent your brand and go out there and do a great job. A lot of times, right, we're very confident because it's our business that we can go out and do a great job, but can you hire someone and they do the same, right? Can we hire people that can treat it like it's their business or whatnot? But it's not their business. How do you train and develop those people, and how do you find them? And the second one was, how do you find leads, right? How do you actually, first of all, get those leads so you can make those sales? Especially when you're starting from the ground up, you're literally learning as you're growing your company and trying to find out what works and what doesn't. So I'd say those are the two biggest challenges.
As you were overcoming that first challenge of how to get better employees, what were some tricks you found and some wins you found on how to find even interview in the first place?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. A little bit of my background is I own and operate several businesses. I had a lot of trial and error. You go out there, you think you got it, and then you don't. But from that being said, when I started Bliss, I implemented a lot of what I've already learned. And the biggest thing, right, is finding awesome people that you can mold, that can share your values, that can really do the job. A lot of the times, a lot of us are looking for awesome people, but who we end up hiring is people that we think we can hang out with more of what if they can do the job. That's something that I found, right, that you have to overcome and actually focus and know, hey, can they do this job? And do they have the values? Can I mold them into what I need them to be? And then from there, it's finding your target audience for that. Where are they? Who are they? Where do they live? How old are they? Things like that. Going into those areas, whether it's online, whether it's like a Facebook page, it's all different, right? It's not very just one thing. It's a very universal thing where you have to find out, where is my target audience for this I'm trying to attract to come work for me. For example, for Bliss Cleaning, a lot of it, we tried Indeed. That actually did not work. So what we ended up doing is joining Facebook groups, right? We sat down, we said, hey, who is this person that will be working for us? Created an avatar of them. Where do they hang out? What do they do? Maybe Facebook. That's what we think. Jumped into these Facebook groups, and that's what we were able to find. Then the application started flooding in once we figured that out. After that, then you have to find out, are they a right fit for your company? That's generally the next step.
Awesome. Yeah, I like that. And I really like what you said, how Indeed it's a hiring platform, but here in the cleaning business and the other home service businesses, not a lot of people are using LinkedIn or Indeed to get jobs. They get jobs from their friends, those groups. So I really like what you said. I know that a couple of the cleaning clients we have and home service clients we have, they join the local garage sale groups. For example, I live in Salt Lake. There's a Facebook group called like Salt Lake Garage Sale. And it's just like a whole bunch of random neighborhoods in the local area just all join this group. Thousands of people in these garage sale groups. So you could literally type in any name followed by garage sale. There's a good chance there's a Facebook group of it. And the really cool thing is when you post to these groups, it's free. A lot of people come to me and say like, hey, can we do like Facebook ads to get hiring? And the answer is yes, I can definitely do that. But I usually advise them, let's first try these groups, because what's better than a free post that gets seen by thousands of people?
Yeah, you just hit that, right? And that's the biggest thing, especially on a startup. I was trying to lower costs. What is the most cost efficient, but yet most efficient? We can't forget that part. Like you said, 100%. We started going into that. And from there, it was referrals, right? When you treat your employees well, you charge what you need to charge to have this employee. For me specifically, I work and help people on automating their businesses, right? That's like a big focus. A lot of the times, we don't charge enough to do that. So we end up doing all the cleaning ourselves. We're the ones out doing it. But you have to make sure you charge what you need to charge so you can hire awesome people and keep them happy. That's something that's very important. A huge step why I think a lot of cleaning companies struggle to keep their employees, right? Because they charge so cheap and then they have to pay their employees so cheap to do those jobs. Trust me right now, this is one of the biggest things you'll probably learn is people will pay for it. People pay for good service. Don't cut yourself short. You don't need to sell and sign up everybody. You got to sign the right client that's willing to pay what you're charging because you bring value, or at least your processes and procedures do so that your team can. Once you do that, you open the door to keeping awesome people.